Nothing said on this podcast should be taken as legal, financial, or professional advice. These are our personal opinions. Relax.
Turn me up, yeah! Leise Winny in the building, keep it real dope. Royce on the mic, talk spicy, no choke. Politics, petty pop, culture, heat.
Hey, we're back for another episode of the Sidebar Podcast. The podcast about side conversations, about having those side conversations on top of side conversations. And you know that it is your host, Leise Winny, and I am here with Mr. Royce, okay?
With Mr.
He is
Royce.
your hostess with the mostest, your entertainment, your guru, okay? He is the entertainment guru. And he's really good at editing, by the way, which y'all don't be knowing. But he keeps us afloat.
Hey.
How you doing, Mr. Royce?
I'm fine.
With
and
Mr.
dandy.
Royce.
How are you, Leise?
I'm doing good. I feel like Oprah saying like Mr. Royce. Like, how are you? I feel very journalist-like today.
Hey, I mean, you doing it though. You doing a damn thing. You killing it. I mean, the organization of this docket.
I'm just...
Beautiful.
We don't follow it, but we do have it. We do be pivoting. We don't travel. Like, we don't be traveling. We pivot. We pivot past.
All day.
All day in the paint. And speaking of which, it is Black History Month. Like we said last week, it is Black History Month. The Super Bowl has already passed. Shout out to the winner of the Super Bowl. And I'm saying this because we're recording this early and I have no idea who's going to win. Like, I don't know. I'm just as shocked as you. I am flabbergasted. But Black History Month is among us, and we are highlighting special voices inside of the Black community that we want to uplift. People that we have been with or have heard from, been on shows with, we've shared platforms, and we want those individuals to also get a shine. And we want to show them how much we appreciate them because Black history happens every single day. And I am bringing on my brother from Tennessee, not my biological brother. We do have different mothers and fathers. Okay. But it is my brother all the way from Tennessee. Okay. He is a podcaster, right? He is also and was an owner of a Black indie media network. He has had a TEDx talk. He was the host of Royce's Rant. He's also been on the radio. He is also a rapper by way of a poet. And I want to bring on, today's going to be a show because y'all are not going to believe what his name is. Y'all are not going to believe it. I'm not pulling this old ass names out of the hat. It is really serious that his name is also Royce. So welcome to the platform, Royce.
Yeah. You on this mic on? Mic check 1 2 1 2. What up?
What up? Like, we were just talking before we got on here. Him and I just want y'all to know, everybody, we don't agree on anything. Nothing.
And that's what keeps us going. If we agreed on everything, it would be boring.
Yeah.
There was a few things we were agreed on, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. But it's not an agreement for show. It really is like how we feel. And I respect, and let me just add this. I respect even what I disagree with Leise because she's a Libra like me. And we stand on it's hard to sway us, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got to see it to believe it, and even then we might be like, all right, but so I really respect what you're doing, what you've been continuing to doing. And hello, Mr. Royce.
What's up, brother?
Nothing much, man. I feel like we twinning over here, man. I'm the bald one. You've got the hair.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? You know, you got a better smile, right? You got a better smile than me right now. It's nice and full right there, man. You know what I'm saying? We got the beard action going.
Yeah.
I think
They do have beards.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. You got your
Yeah.
light-skinned twin look like Michael Jackson and your dark-skinned twin that look like Michael Jackson. But I want to talk because y'all have the same name, and to be honest, it's an older name. Like, I don't know if we will meet a Royce born in anything in the 2000s. That's like the Lisa model. They stopped making that model in 1997. Like, I don't think there's a baby named Lisa. You know what I'm saying? Like, why don't these old ass names exist anymore? Like, why do people stop making and name their kids that? Because now everybody named Jalen.
Yeah, things have changed. We got a lot of mixed children too now. So I think the black and the white name. Jalen sounds like a black and a white name.
Yeah.
It sounds like Jason and Jawan or something. I don't know. It's a mixed name. Jaden.
There's a lot of biracial Jalen's, especially in the NBA.
Yeah, one of my best friends, his daughter mixed. Her name is Jada.
That's a black. Jada, a black name.
Yes.
Jada is a black name.
Okay. We can go Jada. Okay.
Yeah, I've never
Jada
seen
with
a white.
Jada with an I is very black. I'm sorry.
But have you ever seen a white Jada?
No. No. I've never seen a white Jada.
So how did you prove you proved our point?
Because it's that J. It's the J thing. It's that okay. All right. I got another mixed name, Jaden.
Yeah, Jaden is definitely a biracial name. I will agree with that. There's a lot of them again in the NBA.
Yeah. See, Mello, Dallas. See where I'm from, we got a lot of mixed breeds down here. No offense, y'all are beautiful, but they all got those names like the Brandon, Braston.
Biracial people.
Oh, is it biracial people now?
Yes.
Oh, what if they got more than two?
Triracial people, like you just had.
Okay. All right, so people of multiple
ethnicities
races,
and races.
Ethnicities. See what I'm saying? This politically correct. Y'all know the ones that got a lighter shade than black people, but a darker shade than white people.
Yeah.
Yes, we can. I think we can. Is it a stereotype though that we can say those names? Those names sound like mixed names. That's the names they give them. Is it really a stereotype?
I don't think so, because it's kind of, there's some truth to it though. And that's why, like, now that you bring it up and I was talking about the NBA, like, is it me or is a lot of light skin NBA players?
Oh yeah. Because they got them Arabian Night kids. They got all them. Yeah.
Arabian
No, you're not getting us canceled. No, you won't. No.
Yeah.
Street Rant.
No. Yeah.
No.
But it's true. They're like, okay, no, let me say this. They're like light skin to the light skin.
Mm-hmm.
You know how you can have black and white together, then have a mixed kid, but then the mixed kid will be with a white woman, and then have that's where we're getting now. Like they look albino, but you know what I'm saying? They still with us.
Speaking of which, on the spot, Valentine's Day is coming up. And it's a big deal for a lot of people. And like, shout out, happy Side Chick Day. That's the day after. Doesn't matter if you don't get the main day. As long as you get a day.
You're giving them a day.
They already got a day. It is the National Side Chick Day.
That's what they.
Is it for real? You see what they do? You see how they do it? You see, Mr. Royce? Like, you see how they award side chicks.
So, but we don't get nothing. We don't get side dude. We don't get.
Y'all on side dude day. Like, it's the same side day. So y'all can bundle it. Side chick, side dude.
But do we get? What kind of, do we get any gifts? Do side brothers get gifts?
Of course they do, because it's 50% off. So you know what I mean? Like, at that point.
Off of what?
Because it's after Valentine's, so it's 50% off. Like, so y'all gonna get a gift.
After. So we deserve it after. We deserve the love after the love.
Yeah, you gotta give your main first.
Okay, so should we do the side chick the same way too?
No,
after
she
Valentine's
also gets
Day?
50% off. Okay. We don't discriminate.
Ruin some things.
If you side, you get 50% off, and you cool with that, right? Because you know that the main get the upcharge. Side.
Well, hold on. I just see you just okay. Who gets 50% off? The person that buys it?
Yeah. So if you're buying it, right? Like me, let's say that I got a side dude, and I also have a husband. So I go a week before, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, get my husband gift, full price.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Cool.
Full price. I'm good with that. Full price.
Yeah. Okay.
But with my side dude, I'm going to go into the store on Valentine's Day. Because at that point, the prices is cut. I might even get 70%. I might even get 70%. You know what I mean? Like, you use the deal. So that's why you going to get something. Cause
okay, I get it. So it benefits your pockets. Because it's almost like you don't pay full price for the main. And now on this one, you're like, all right, just for the fact that you got this on the side, I'm gonna cut you a little deal. It's really saving your pockets. and then the side dude is happy at the same time because like you don't think he should be worrying about getting something on that day.
Correct. Correct.
Okay, I got I
see.
want to because I've been doing it wrong.
Just
I'm doing it wrong.
So you give more love to the side than the.
I used to
Yeah.
do that.
why?
Because here's
They are
okay.
important.
Listen, this is straight from the past. You know what I'm saying? And like, all right, this I'm gonna keep it real with you, because in those days where I was a complete F boy, I took for granted of my main. You know what I'm saying? It got real mundane in that relationship from both sides. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't take the steps to step up, and you know what I mean. So I found it easier to give the bare minimum to the side chick because she was just happy just to get something. You know what I mean? Like I made her think that I was thinking of her first. You feel me? You know.
Weird.
So
Weird.
yeah, it was kind of because she was doing more for me than my main chick.
Was she though?
Was she? Oh no, she was. She was.
I feel like, and this is just my opinion, I wasn't there. I feel like the main chick was, but she was doing for you in different ways. Like your side chick, she don't have to have you there Monday through Friday. She just on the weekend, like SZA say. It's easier to have fun on the weekend when I don't have to make food, make dinner. I'm not helping you fill out application. I'm not doing all of that. And you're not saying that as doing stuff. You thinking about rolling in the hay.
I mean, see, this is where I have to expand the dynamics of my situation because with my side chicks, you know, the plate was in the microwave with the aluminum foil wrapped around it. You know what I'm saying? The bleezy was rolled up. I could even talk to her about some of the weird, eclectic stuff that I couldn't talk to about, my main, because she wasn't really into like conspiracy talk and Alex Jones and Boondocks and space ventures and stuff like that. And she did. I like all that conspiracy stuff. I've been listening to Alex Jones like since the early 2000s, going on those scavenger hunts to the Bohemian. Like, yeah, I like to talk about aliens and stuff, and she wasn't feeling it. And she didn't smoke, so that she didn't smoke. I'm like, man, now we can't really have a conversation. We can't really bond. The sex is not really all that dope. The side chick is really better, even though I only saw her on the weekends.
But see, that's the thing. Why was your side chick not your main chick then? If she had all of those qualities, why was your side chick not your main chick, and why didn't it work out?
I think because it would have been boring. Because I think at that time I was good, but I'm just keeping it real. I think I had enough of everything. I didn't have too much of something. Like I couldn't have a side chick 100% of the time. I couldn't have her all like, oh no, that'll be. And then the main chick was like, well, you're doing just enough where I'm like, okay, I'm cool. I can handle this right here. Like that's straight. Just having somebody. I really didn't have no reason why I was even in a relationship with a side chick. I guess I was just trying to make my 100%.
So you picked the wrong partner, or you had a partner that you and her did not mesh well for whatever reason, and in order to supplement, you were.
Yeah, I just added. I just added to the equation to make 100%.
But
this
just like
makes sense. It makes sense to me.
But
I mean, it may not sound right, but
it doesn't.
Morally, it's not right, but it makes sense. Like logically, it makes to me. Maybe it's man brain, but that shit makes sense. I'm just like,
it is 1,000% man brain. That makes no sense at all, because basically what you're saying, if you were with your side chick full time, it would be boring, which is the same stuff you're saying about your main chick, which means that your main chick wasn't boring. She just was your main chick, and it was just more exciting for you to have somebody on the side. If you can't flip them around and you get the same outcome, it's you.
I don't think every woman can fulfill a man. I don't think one woman can fulfill every man 100%.
You poly. Okay. Let's start there, people that are listening to this. He's polyamorous, so that's where this is coming from. He is not into monogamy. Okay, well then that changes things. Why not just get into a poly relationship with two women that know about each other?
Well, that's where I'm at now.
Oh.
Yeah, that's where I'm at now. Actually, just right now, I would say it's known that the platform is open, but it's not a rush for anything, because I know that I'm just gonna keep it real, and I smile with it because people are like, yeah, whatever bullshit. But a lot of people, we like to put or make sex the headline of poly and stuff. You see all this stuff online, and everybody's doing all this sexual stuff, but like, that just doesn't drive me just based off of what I've been through. You know, I've got a story beyond that, but like what I've been through, you know, my mind is somewhere else. I feel safer with women around me due to how I've grown up. I've always trusted women. You know what I'm saying?
I can feel
Men have violated me, so it's just like, yeah, you know. So I finally just came into my truth, and I just said, man, I'm gonna keep it real. And I realized that, and when I say women can't handle the truth, I feel like y'all can handle the truth. I feel like y'all can handle it. I think it's just a matter of the decision you make after we tell you, you know, what we want in our life. And so as a man, I put that out there on my platform, and it's actually been a lot healthier than my monogamous relationship, to be real.
And I'm happy for you. Like, I think for certain people, poly works. For certain people, monogamy works. That's just me. Like, to me, threesome seem that's exhausting. Like,
and it may not have to be a threesome. It don't have to be a threesome all the time. Like, somebody just may be tired. Like, yo,
somebody always is weird watching in the corner. Like, it never. It's just.
Yeah, I could be like this, just with my earphones on, my legs crossed. I could just be watching something right now. Like, y'all go right ahead. You know, I'm on this 2K.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, most men can't handle 2 women. They want 2 women, but they cannot.
Yeah. It's look, it's deeper than the pockets. That was a bar. It's deeper than the pockets, men. You got to have this. You got to have patience, because I'm telling you, 2 estrogens, and I got 2 cats.
Ooh.
So
yeah, from a personality perspective. So what are you doing, Valentine's Day, you get both. You do both.
Yeah.
At the same time or separately?
It's up to them.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if we're talking like on a physical level, it's up to them. Like, sometimes I'll be cool with just not doing anything at all, and they may be engulfed at each other. You know what I'm saying? But like, what's really kept me on my toes about poly is that it forces me to communicate. It just forces me, you know, to even just be like, hey, how you feeling? Everything good? What's up? Talk to me. Card game, something like that. Playing around. Like, you should never. Like, people say, yeah, you should. There's all these rules to relationships and stuff like that. To me, if you're really into that person, you're gonna do a lot of things naturally,
right?
Without even thinking about it, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like, you know what, man, I'm gonna give her a foot massage just because I feel like it or something. Or, you know what,
that is true.
I'm gonna cook today. Yeah, for real though. So like, I really took the time to make sure I was into them, so whatever I did for them came naturally. I'm like, man, I gotta pay.
So it's not just sexual for you. Like, it's like you have to connect with the person. Like, we have the same likes.
Before we even had sex, it was about it was a little over a year before we even got physical.
Shit.
That was the challenge for me. I used to go live on Tagged and tell people about it. Like, this is a real challenge for me right now, because I'm forced to have to know you. You know what I'm saying?
That's tight.
Because it's a big step.
That's tight. And
and for them not to have any kids either.
I think
they don't. Oh, that's shout out to y'all.
Oh, that's fire. Yeah,
I got lucky.
I think a lot of people need to do that, poly and monogamous. Like, they just need to figure it out. Like,
because I don't want to throw no dirt, Mr. Royce, on people. Like, bro, it's like, I've been on both sides of the spectrum with monogamous, so it's like, the main thing is, you have to do what you feel like is comfortable for you, but the main thing is, don't lie. Just don't lie.
Amen.
Yeah. Don't lie, fellas. Don't lie. I was that guy. It's okay. I will admit that I was that guy, and it's terrible. I don't like it.
Amen.
I don't even like the you feel me? Like, I don't like the feeling of having to go back and apologize and going through all that. Like, that was terrible, and never again. I don't care how bad it sounds. I'm gonna keep it real.
Oh, praise God. I didn't think men said stuff like that. Like, that's amazing. Thank you so much.
It's hard. It was hard to say that. It was hard.
I bet it was hard, but we were pause. But,
hey, yo.
No, not in that way. Didn't mean it that way. But I mentioned the Super Bowl earlier. And we want to get the Super Bowl predictions, because technically this will come out after the game, right? Or no, right before the game. So it's going to come out right before the game. So I want to hear, well, first of all, what are y'all thoughts about the Super Bowl? Do you even give a fuck? Like, is this the year where we care about, like, because it's the Patriots and the Seahawks? I mean, throwback. Some people saying, well, maybe they should give it to Marshawn Lynch and allow him, even though I was like, I don't think you could do that. I don't think that's how that works. But, you know, allow him to get his touchdown. Do we give a fuck about this? Because this year has been weird in the NFL. It really has.
Yeah.
What you think, Mr. Royce?
I don't care. The Bills is out of it, so I don't care. I don't want to watch this shit. It's gonna be on, but it's just like, all right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good defense.
And then they got the nerve to put that. Yeah.
True. Yeah, but that's
they got the nerve to put that bunny on there. What's the bunny guy name?
Bad Bunny. I can't wait to.
Oh yeah,
Bad Bunny. My bad.
I can't wait.
I called him Bunny Bad. My bad. So I can't. I don't know.
I'm not hype about that either.
I know these people, but I don't. I know these people, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't. See, I'm a real music connoisseur, and I understand like what's hot. But I also understand like what sticks, like as something classic. But like,
he has
Jay-Z being, what he's doing. I see it as an international move to get more people involved more than anything. Because you know how the Super Bowl used to be. We used to have the legends perform. The people that already put the footprint in.
That sounds like shade as fuck. Like, that sounds shady.
What you mean?
We used to have the legends perform.
We did. We used to. We used to have the legends perform. Like the legends. The people that already hit their prime. You know what I'm saying? And then they come back and hit you with the, you know what I'm saying?
So are you saying that
Prince, Whitney Houston, you know
like
what I'm
Alicia
saying?
Keys, we had Usher in recent years. Like, are they not legends?
No, that's cool. They're cool. They're
Kendrick.
Cool. But see, remember as a kid, we were looking at legends that we didn't grow up with, but we knew they were legends. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like now it kind of feels like they're getting artists 5 years off the porch.
Yeah.
Well, Cardi said she turned it down. She said she was offered it and she turned it down. Even though I'm like, would you want to see a full Cardi Super Bowl? I mean, I think she could do it. I think she has enough hits.
How many minutes do they do?
Like 15. 15.
She got some cuts, because they chop them up 3 minutes.
Yeah.
She got a good 5 that are knocking.
A good 5.
More than that.
A good 5.
Yeah, like she got a good top 10 5.
Cardi got some hits.
Okay, I'm just saying she got 15 minutes.
Okay, all right, okay.
Yeah, let me do it like that.
I didn't know they offered it to her. I can name a bunch of people.
I didn't know that.
That's what she said. She said it was offered, and she turned it down. Allegedly, that's what I heard. And she didn't.
Wow.
Who would y'all had liked to see?
I think Bad Bunny, in the time that is now, with all the shit that's going on, I actually think he has the opportunity to do the most hilarious thing ever. Like, I would make it everything would be in Spanish. I would I want everybody. Give me everybody from every country.
Yeah.
Everybody. I would make fun of ICE.
He won't do a lick at
this. I would put an ICE up there, subtitles. I'm going to scare the shit out of white people. Like, I think he has the opportunity to do the most hilarious thing ever.
If he does a Vanilla Ice remix, that'll be hard.
That would be nice. That'd be hard. Shoot, go ahead. Might as well, man. I ain't seen nobody remix this stuff.
That would be hard.
Vanilla, no, leave him where he at.
Yeah, Ice baby, that'd be hard.
Crazy.
Leave him where he's at.
Come on, say decent. Like that's all he's gonna do is Spanish all day. And come on, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. I hope he does Spanish all day. But I don't even know who we have that hasn't gone yet. Because like I said, we had Usher. Technically, Beyonce hasn't had her own show. Because what I was told is that when she did the halftime shows with Bruno Mars, and it was actually Coldplay's halftime show, even though we forgot.
Oh, I forgot. I mean, Beyonce has that effect. Sometimes she'll make you think, oh, that was her show. We haven't. Jay-Z.
Oh, you're right.
Out of all people,
you're right.
They'll never give it to him.
I mean, I understand. Probably not. It's probably one of them things like, well, you're already director of music.
But is Jay-Z really a performer though? Like, I mean, he's like a white tee performer. Like when On the Run tour came, every time he came on the screen, I got tired. Like I was like, oh, I'm sleepy. Like, where's Beyonce at? Like, he's not that guy.
You don't think his raps are universal? Like any of his songs are universal? New York, Alicia Keys. His Blueprint album could really hit some universal ticks. H to the Izzo is a commercial hit.
For sure. Like Big Pimpin'. Okay.
Big Pimpin',
Hard Knock
yeah.
Life, all of that.
The stuff with Beyonce.
Yeah, all that.
But at that point, she's carrying it, right? Like she is carrying it. If you do the Beyonce stuff, she's carrying it, not him. He is a white tee performer, and that is okay. Just not for the Super Bowl. He don't dance.
I say he's a button up with jeans and a fitted cap performer.
You don't think he a white tee though?
I don't know. He the one got me wearing button ups and fitteds in college.
You right. And that was a diabolical error.
That was a move right there.
That
like,
was
dang, did we really do that?
Going to a club or a job interview? Like, what are you doing?
Business
Air Forces with the jeans and the button up tucked out.
Y'all was out there with vests on. Like, it was crazy work.
That was wild with the jeans.
With a fedora. Like, where is you going?
Wearing curve.
At HBCU, yeah, we wear that. We just going to class. Like,
but the dude I would want to see is Chris Brown. They'll never give it to him though. Chris Brown is the guy.
They're not giving.
I would love to see.
They got a permanent mark on him.
He's the only one that I can think of today that is actually worthy of a Super Bowl performance where universally everybody would know his song. Because everybody can't tour internationally. Everybody can't. Other than Bad Bunny, who else is there? Nicki Minaj then sold her soul. So, I mean, it's just like...
Did Taylor Swift do a Super Bowl?
I don't think she's going to do it. The same reason why Jay-Z wouldn't do it. She's like closely connected, like to the NFL.
It wouldn't be fair. You think it wouldn't be fair?
Yeah. Is she's just fucking a player. Then how does that make you closely connected?
I think it's deeper than that.
Yeah, it's a transaction.
Yeah,
all right.
I think it's deeper than that.
It's like
No.
yeah. Oh yes, I think it's a deeper than like their love connection. It's a business move.
Because why him?
These celebrities
out of all NFL players, why him?
Because he was winning at the time. I mean, and he also had the black girl effect when she met him, right? So he looked a lot better.
But it pulled y'all in.
I didn't hear you say love.
I believe that the children are our future, and that they probably
okay.
And all her fans, however many she got, come and watch watch them play and lose. So that's numbers, that's money, that's advertising, it's deeper than a relationship.
And you saw how many times they put the camera on them when she was at the games?
So does that mean that Cardi?
And when they do that, change your bet. I'm telling you.
Fuck up the parlay.
So does that mean that Cardi has that same pool? Is that a fake relationship then? If we saying,
oh, nah.
Come on, man.
Nobody likes Stefan in the league. Stefan is not a heartthrob. Yeah,
nobody likes him.
He's not liked.
Hard to believe.
He's not liked. I'm telling you, he's not liked.
I mean, look, man.
I like him as a player, but
yeah, I like him from a parlays. You know, when he acting right. But like, you see, and that's what I think. When I do parlays, I'll be on their social life too. Make sure, all right, any of these ladies stressing him out. What's going on? He might have I might have to check this one. He might have a little less than 85 yards. Cause I got to check the social matter too. Cause social media can mess with you psychologically sometimes.
I guess. I mean, he still got court cases. He in the Super Bowl, so I mean,
that's
they're gonna wait till he win that and then they'll finish.
And that
I think the Patriots gonna win. By the way,
no,
no. If just because of the connection you just said, Cardi and him,
everything is set up. Everything is set up so perfectly. Even with everything's going on in the world right now, Patriots. We got to be patient.
I feel like Darnold is going to have his moment. He's had a comeback moment for the ages. He's the first, 2018 QB from that draft class to make it to the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
In the top, what is it?
Yeah.
Top. Because Lamar was down pretty far, but was he 23rd? I think pick.
It was at least top 25.
Yeah, so I think it's gonna be him because that storyline go crazy.
Yeah,
you just gotta look at the presets, man. I'm telling you,
Seahawks they ain't gonna have them do that twice. They not gonna have them do that twice.
Never know.
They gonna because it's a redemption. Oh, look, the Seahawks finally did it and beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl.
It's a script. Whatever the script is. Could be that George R.R. Martin shit from Game of Thrones script where they kill off the
Sidebar.
main
Did y'all
character.
see that? The new episodes of that, the Seven Kingdoms, the Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Did y'all watch
I
that?
ain't watched it.
That second episode beginning is crazy work.
Is it what's hold on? What's crazy though?
There's a fake ding-a-ling in the beginning of that. And I knew it was because I was like, ain't no way. Ain't no way, no way. No, ain't no way. And I was right. It was not real.
Oh, you talk about the dude.
Yeah, he was butt-ass naked in the beginning as soon as it came on.
Oh.
Full frontal.
Oh, they be tripping.
Yeah.
Like that.
And it was 10 inches flaccid. And I was like, yeah, no.
Oh.
Absolutely. Absolutely not.
All right.
Crazy word, by the way. Game of Thrones.
I don't know what they on. They on that. They different. They definitely different.
They are different. And that show is dark as shit. I don't know. Like, this show is not as dark, but what is it with the new episodes of shows where shit is dark? Like, you can't even watch the shit. Like, everything is like, it's dark.
Because that's the vibe now. Like, that's what people is on. Like, niggas like talking therapy talk. And so when they say something like, oh, I'm depressed and it's the winter months, and that's what they turn on. They turn that shit on and watch that. Like, that's what they be on. They think dark means intelligent. And it's not the same. Look at DC Comics. Everything is dark with DC Comics. That shit is not intelligent. It's still Superman.
You're right. At the end of the day, you're right. It is very ABC bouncy ball type shit. You're right. Yeah. You're very right. But speaking of which, and being right and wrong, should Black people be going to protest ICE? Like, should we be? Because I know that there was a conversation, especially in the beginning when Trump got elected, that we were going to sit this shit out. It was like, you know what? We're not going to get involved. We told y'all what the deal was. We told y'all what was going to happen. And now they're like, well, where are all the Black people at these protests? And if you have been under a rock, Don Lemon got arrested. He wasn't protesting, but he was, in fact, documenting a protest that was happening in a church. He got arrested on the 29th of January. They used the FACE Act in order to arrest him. Now, mind you, there's 9 people that they're being charged. 9 people total, most of which are people of color. There are only 2 of which that are actually white, and the rest of them are Black. Okay, so they're going to be charging them under the FACE Act with conspiracy charges, which is crazy work. So should we? Because now it looks like we get involved and they coming after us first. What do you think, Mr. Royce? Should we be out there?
No. I'm going to say no because this ain't us. Now, it is an American problem. It's an American society problem. But we've already been here. We can't keep showing up for everybody else and then don't nobody show up for us when our shit is popping off or going off. Like, nobody showed up for any of the people that was killed by the police. I mean, J. Cole did.
There was some white people there.
Name one. Which
one? Philando Castile got shot in the same state, mind you, Minnesota, and George Floyd, because they both were killed or murdered in Minnesota. There was some white people out there.
Anderson Cooper was out there?
I think he came. I think he was there.
If Anderson Cooper showed up, then I digress.
But yeah, Anderson was there. He was there.
I digress then. But I ain't never seen no white folk out there whenever any of us, Sandra Bland, any of us.
He didn't get arrested, though. He wasn't getting arrested for us.
That's what I'm saying. They always keep their job. They be chilling. They be doing their thing. It's like they keep arm distance enough so they can say, hey, stop doing that. And then the authority is like, shut the fuck up. And they're like, okay, yeah. And we just got to do the same thing. We just got to mind our business on this one. Sometimes minding your business is the best thing to do.
You think so?
Sometimes. Because we already in the shit. What other... So if you break into my house, steal all of my shit, and then your neighbor get their shit broken into, what I'm gonna just be over there? Like, oh, they got your shit too? Then we just gonna come together like the super friends and be like, oh, they fucking with everybody. Like, nigga, no. They been fucking with us and all my people and took all my shit. They just now got to your shit. I'm pissed. You didn't help me when they came and got my shit. The fuck am I help you for?
You know I'm on the other side. You know I'm always on the other side. Always.
I was asleep. You like Day and Friday. I know you heard them. I know you heard them.
We don't have the privilege to do that, though. That's the only thing that I'm saying. Because we don't have the privilege to sit out. Like, white people can sit the shit out. They not coming for them. Like, if they don't press too hard, they not coming for white people. Even though I've seen white women and men trying to flip this onto them being the victims. Like, oh, Don Lemon was the test case, but they're really trying to get to white women. I'm like, when in history has that ever been the case? It has always been niggas. They have always tried to come after us in every step that we take. So the reason why I say that I don't know what it looks like and what capacity it looks like for black people. If you're a black person and you want to protest, go. Like, I'm not going to tell you not to go to an ICE protest, right? Or an anti-ICE protest. I'm not going to tell you to not go. But what I am going to tell you is that we don't have the privilege. If they come in after Hispanic people, it is only a matter of time. We next. So we have to make sure, like, if you're not going to go out there, then we need to be getting our ducks in a row, because you know we're next. The goal is always niggas. That's why they started off in LA and getting them. And then it turned to, oh, but them Somali people, because they kind of look black. Like, let's get them. And then they just started stopping random black people. We don't have the privilege to sit this shit out. Royce, I see it. He gonna be on the other side. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, we like siblings, always on the opposite side.
Man, look, what both of you guys are saying, like, I agree on both sides, you know, but where I see where Mr. Royce is saying, he's speaking to my gut feeling, like my intrusive thoughts, like, man, fuck this shit, man. Like, I'm really tired of kind of like, man, should I care? Should I not care? They be wanting us to care when stuff happens. Like, but like, there's some cases where, like, even I've been on the fence about certain things where I don't know if this is truth or not. But then, all in all, when things like this happen to us as black people, where we're trying to figure out if it's justified or not, and we're trying to make them understand, hey, this is what happened here, and they're like, well, no, they maybe should have complied, and da 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 da. I'm like, golly, okay, well, when it happens to them, they're like, somebody say something, save us. Like, do this. We're gonna go out and protest. And this is where I got in trouble with my masses of people in Tullahoma, because I told them to sit the fuck down. I said, I'm tired of us going out there raising Cain. Y'all know what happens when it happens. So quit trying to be superheroes and be martyrs if you ain't got no plan set up. You got kids to go home to and a wife and a husband to go to. Don't listen to your raggedy wife. Go, baby, go. No, I ain't going. I'm not pressing the gas. These guys might do something, and I'm not too proud, or my ego is not that big to be like, man, fuck these police. I'm going to do what I'm going to. No. Sir, get out the car. All right. Sir, turn around. Cool. Sir, all right, sir, I need you to drive this way. I'm gone because I got somebody to be home to. And I'm not trying to be a martyr right now. I'm not down for these motherfuckers. I'm going to keep it real, because they will forget you in about 2 weeks, because they already have. They remember the Perry guy right now. It's just a week fresh. Give it another week or two. They're going to forget all about him. Ain't nobody wearing no T-shirts of him. Ain't nobody wearing no T-shirts of the Miss Perry and Miss
Renee
Good and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and one thing I would say to people is, I want y'all to be smart. I'm not saying people don't protest. That's cool. But there's a difference between protesting and what you would call antagonizing, and then there's a revolution. And there's a lot of borderline things where you guys are getting in the way. And my thing is like, okay, if you're going to get in the way, if you're going to do what you're doing, what everybody's fighting to say, oh, they're not doing, we see what they're doing. But if you're going to do it, to me, I'll be like, go all the way. If you're going to go all the way. Revolution. Bring out your weapons and start tearing these ICE agents up if you really about it. If you're not, then put the cameras down and quit trying to get that little moment, because that moment could be your last, and we want you to come home.
I mean,
That's my
that's
opinion.
it. I hear what you're saying, right? Because a lot of
Yeah.
people, I think people don't understand what martyrs are, and I think that's why we don't have a leader. Even when you look at like the Black movement or Black Lives Matter movement, I don't think we had a leader. Like, we didn't have like this cohesive movement behind what we're doing. And it's because a lot of the times when you get a leader, there is some martyrdom that happens. You have to give up something. There's a level of sacrifice that has to happen in order for you to actually move a movement forward. And there's not enough people that are really willing in order to be a martyr. And that's why nobody wants to be Martin Luther King, because I'm like, they know what happened in the end. And it's like, I don't want that. But when it comes to protesting, I think with ICE, I don't think, and this is why I said, I don't think we have the privilege. As much as we don't want to do it, as much as you may not feel like you have to, and no, everybody doesn't have to protest. There's a bunch of different things that you can do, because the protest is only getting attention. At some point, we do need a movement, though. Because I'm like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Y'all are just standing outside. Like, what is next? What types of systems do you have in place in order to move this forward? Yes, like you said, there's a revolution that can take place. But what that looks like something. Like, you have to have the steps in order to get there. It just doesn't happen overnight. And to be honest, we not ready for no fucking revolution. None of us.
No, we're not. Yeah, no, we're not. And it's okay to say we're not, because it's like we keep pretending that we are. What we are doing is we are acknowledging. I think we already know what's going on. So to me, there's no need for no more protesting. We know what's going on. And so the protest is what? To get the TV time, cool. We're here. We know what's going on. And then the government just like, man, they're just going to do the same thing, Bob. They're not going to revolutionize like Haiti did. You remember what Haiti did? Like they really came and like.
But look what happened to Haiti. The white people held that against them, and they were never able to recover.
That's true. I mean, yeah, but I mean, cool. And that, like you said, that comes the time where you need to plan, because they probably just went all out and said, "Yeah, we killed these men," but did y'all have a plan after the revolution to build? So, like you said, if we develop a plan and then revolutionize, which I think we're not ready for, of course, I believe that. That's okay to believe that. You know what I'm saying? We just get our mind straight on what we're ready for and what we're not, we'll be fine. But it's just the same cycle. If I ain't noticed this, every 4 years, it's the same situation.
It's not
We do the
even
same
every 4
thing.
years, to be honest with you, because it's anytime something bad happens, we usually have like a protest. It doesn't even have to be every 4 years. I will say, though, that what's happening, it will take years for us to recover from what the Trump administration is doing, like literal years. And we've seen similar things, but we've not seen anybody maneuver in the way, because honestly, Trump and his administration don't want to be in power. They want to grift. This is about how much money I can get out of this before this shit explodes. That's what this is. That's why you see them now trying to help, like, I forgot, is it Alberta, one of those provinces in Canada, secede from Canada, because they need somewhere to go once this shit blows up. They need somewhere to go once America fails, because that is the goal. The goal is to suck as much money out of this as possible. I think a lot of people give them way more credit. They don't give a fuck. The fuck is to get as much money out of this. They don't care about MAGA. They don't care about poor white people. They care about money. And I'm going to get as much money, and then I'm going to bounce.
I agree. No, I agree.
It's all wrestling.
Yeah, I definitely. Yeah, as people, we have to figure out, what we're gonna do as people, because the reason why I separated myself from like an alliance to a party, because like when I would say independent, people be like, well, independent, that's not serving any. I say, but to me, being independent doesn't mean you're not with either side. It just means you're not bound by one. So like at any moment, I could be on either side depending on what I feel is beneficial. I mean, well, to be me, if it sounds selfish, or to my family and whatnot. And then, overall, like what you think might be good morally for the people of America, so to speak. If we're looking outside like social statuses can be subjective.
True.
All day, especially when you make laws for them. We really got a problem now. But like that core American basic moral rules and laws and all that stuff like that, I'm down for all that. You know what I'm saying? It's just when we get into this extra stuff, we're like,
Right.
I don't know. It's confusing to me. And that's why I actually retired from the politics. It gave me a headache and 3 slash tires.
I believe it. He was out there, Mr. Royce. Like you missed an era. You
Damn.
missed an era. That's where him and I. That's where. It
I felt like we got close. No, we got close because I was like, let me tell you what they doing down here. Why I'm so mad. You don't get it. I'm really for my people. I am, but they are hurting me down here. They're hurting me.
Yeah.
Damn.
Had to take a break.
It got real in the field.
He's
Like a
about
movie,
that
bro.
life though. Like when he's saying that he was out there, he was out there. Like he's not like some of these people online, like, oh, I changed my profile picture. Like, no, he was actually out there. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's dope.
it was sad. It was bad. It could be a movie. Honey traps.
Ooh.
I'm talking about Basic Instinct, leg crosses, all of that in real
Damn.
life. I'm talking about, yeah.
He went through it. He went through it,
Damn.
but he went through like, on a public hearing, like a phenomenon, which I know you want to talk about that too, about people announcing
That's
how
been
amazing they are doing.
a thing for me. Like it's been over the years, probably about the last 10 or 15 years, where it's like people kind of like announce their healing and their healing journey and shit like that. Like it's an album drop. Like it's an album release, and I don't understand where this comes from. I don't understand why it has to be a rollout and why it has to be all these like branding tactics for you to heal. Like if you're healing, just do the shit and shut the fuck up. Like I don't care what you're doing. You telling me on the internet, hey guys, I'm going through some shit and I'm talking to people about this shit. Pray for me.
Yeah.
For fucking what? Why? Just do the shit. Just go and do the shit. Don't come and tell me and then expect me to hold you accountable for some shit that you said you was going to do. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Mr. Royce, they need a little motivation. They need a little bit of validation.
And I think that's what it is validation. And it makes you feel like important. I feel like it's a bunch of NPCs that want to be the main character. And I think the internet is the reason why it's a bunch of people who aren't main characters want to be main characters, and the internet provides that.
True. I have those thoughts and I battle with that because I am an advocate for real talent. Mm-hmm. Rather it be in music, rather it be in broadcasting, sports, any kind of talent. I love that. I love that being exposed.
Yes.
And where I agree with you in is that, like, okay, I understand people's journey. I think I would get more. I understand the content purposes, but I'll just keep it real. I understand content purposes. But then I would also say that it would be dope to be like, okay, you already went through the healing process. And then let's just say you come back on and say, this was my experience. So therefore, now it's already done. Even though I said it, I could not do it after I tell you I'm about to do it. People be like, I'm about to start doing this. And then they don't do it because nobody knows. Right. But if you go ahead and do it, like you say, already have record of it. And then at the end of it, be like, hey guys, I've been doing this for a year. Let me show y'all my progress. Yeah. You've already done it. So now you've held yourself accountable. You got proof of what you've done and you've been on inspiration on top of that. You know what I'm saying? I like those types, but I know what you mean. Like it'll be that the rollout will be ridiculous.
Yeah, but people. So here's the thing. I feel like some people they need help. So you ever been trying to you know what? I'm gonna start my fitness journey. Like I'm gonna start it, but it's Saturday, but I'm gonna start it on Monday. You gotta start at the beginning of the week. You can't just start it now. Like you gotta start at the beginning of the week.
Okay.
And so you need somebody because you might fall off the bandwagon. So he was like, well, if I put it out there, the people in the comments or the people online will hold me accountable. Therefore, I'm more likely to do it.
Ain't nobody checking up on me. Ain't nobody checking up on me. I swear. I remember that 2-week rule I said. Ain't nobody care about that, Sharif. oh, you're doing a journey, and then you get the likes. That's great, and don't nobody be, hey, I'm just calling to make sure you went to the gym today.
Never happened.
No, that's like what Cat Williams just said. That's what white people do. Hey, I was just calling. I got the wrong number, but I called you back. We'll work it out. We'll work it out together. You know, and ain't nobody calling me to make sure I'm on my
I didn't say it was rational. I didn't say it was logical. I just said that people think that will help them to be held accountable. It's like, let's take a dude. Like you said, dudes be lying. And he was like, you know what? I ain't going to cheat on her no more. And I'm going to say, this is my 10th day without cheating.
Dang.
You could be lying. You could be lying like Derek Jackson. I was made from a black woman. You just got out of another black woman, bro. You came out of one, and then your D did too. Right in front of her house. Right? You couldn't even move out in front of her way. We saw her house in the background. He been lying, Leise. He was lying to us about being a good husband.
You are right.
And putting it up every day. I was even hating on the dude because I'm like, man, I am a fucking damn, man, I need to change my ways. And he's right. I don't even like this dude. He making me jealous. I ain't gonna lie, I'm giving you my thoughts. I hate niggas like that, man. Think they ain't done nothing wrong. Man, there's something about him. I just don't know what it is. And then when it happened, I'm like, I knew I wasn't the only F nigga around. I knew it. I can take my time changing my life.
Yeah, but had he came out and said, hey, I'm about to cheat, but I'm gonna stop. Like, you know what I mean? Like, y'all could have held him like, Royce, you could have sent him a message like, hey, don't do that.
And then the one that's gonna counter my message is some cheeks that's coming from the other side. You see how that worked? Like, we fail at that all the time. We can get all the brotherly love. He can get 50 brotherly loves, and then one cheek will come across that DM.
But if y'all, if you, Mr. Royce and Roy, if y'all would have sent him a message, I'm just saying, if y'all would have sent him a message, that wouldn't have happened.
Sent him a message, just that one, a conscious thing to be like, don't do it, brother.
That's why people be getting online and they announce their growth. And look at me, I'm stepping into a new year, and I'm going to not do fuck shit this year.
Yeah. Well, see, it was kind of hard for Derek Jackson because he didn't give us. He just said, "This is what I'm doing."
But I'm saying, what if he would see? If he would have,
if he would have said, "I'm about to go cheat on my wife,"
what if he would?
Like, don't
he
do it,
would
bro.
have.
Yeah, I don't think he listened, man, bro. He's got nice little chocolate skin, Paul. He all swollen stuff, and he be looking to the every time he on camera he got the muscle shirts and doing that light skin face.
We should have knew. Like, that's on us.
Little flicks every now and then.
No, Royce, some of that's on us because we should have knew something was up because he was always in his car. Anybody that always records in the car is this red flag.
It worked for 10 years. How did y'all not see that?
I didn't follow him.
And y'all were calling us haters, man. I'm telling y'all,
listen,
watch out.
So I speak for the women. I didn't follow him. I'm like, I don't know that nigga. Like, I was shocked, like everybody else, like, oh, I can't believe I didn't know him. Like, that's how I felt when I found out he cheated.
That was an impressive run. That was impressive.
He did a great job. Like, I had to respect the con, like, because he made me mad. Because I was like, I am that fuck nigga, and I'm jealous now because I can't do all this with you.
I don't follow relationship people.
I mean, it just pops up. I didn't follow him, but then you run into a bunch of women that believe that shit too.
Now, Mr. Royce, you was following Kevin Samuels. Stop it.
I didn't follow that man. I just watched him on YouTube. I rarely follow people. Like, I don't do that shit. Especially like, I don't have a relationship with you. I'm not finna follow you. Like, most of my followers is like some shit that I have interest in. Like the shit that I'm into, bowling, music, I'm not following no random ass people. Like, who are you? Were just like me. You put on your pants the same way you did. Why the fuck am I following you? You don't even like what I like. Not doing that. But I would watch Kevin Samuel shit. Yeah, Kevin Samuel shit was entertaining. I thought it was entertaining. Now, I don't take it as life lessons. I didn't never take anything off the internet as life lessons from anybody. Like, I'd be like, oh, man, that's tight how you did that. I fuck with that.
Yeah. And, to piggyback off the thing when you were saying about, like, okay, making a grand entrance to roll out, what falls into that kind of frustrates me is when, like, it could be women or men. They know their aesthetic in some cases can be very attractive, and they'll wear certain things that they do make sure the booty pop out more, the titties pop up more, but it won't have whatever they saying or doing ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Every day I wake up in the morning and I meditate and I thank God, and she in a lace thong and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And sitting Indian style with like a see-through bra or whatever, and you like get mad at the people in the comments because like I don't see nothing but what you wearing right now. You know what you meditating for in front of us like that. Or when they do the clothes changes, right? They give you that clip of them being halfway butt naked for a minute, and then they put on. I'm like, wait, I'm understanding the game now, so I can't get that mad. I just have to just
is what it is.
Make me work harder on my talent. That's why I go so hard on talent. I try not to do gimmicks. I just try to be like, I'm gonna give them a skill.
Can you be both though? Like, can you be? Can I both gimmicky and talented? Like a little bit of both.
I would take the Kanye approach, the old Kanye approach. Kanye made it cool to rap about his subject matter, but what made it dope was his beats. So he played with us with the beats like, man, this thing going hard, but this dude really talking about school, man. I went to class, I barely passed. You wouldn't think you'd be hearing that again. But it was cool. I was like, yeah, man, I'm in college. Listen to the college dropout. The irony of that. So it's like, yeah, I think you can. So I try to do the 80-20 thing where I'm like, all right, I see what the kid's doing here. I get that. I still don't know what 6'7" means, but I'll put it in a rhyme just so y'all can be like, oh, we said 6'7". I'm like, all right,
yeah. What is that? Like, sidebar. So why
I don't
are the new? No, I am old, but I refuse to believe the reason why I don't understand the lingo is because we are old. Because our parents understood the lingo. Now the lingo, it just don't even make sense. Like it was like you gotta know. It's like, what does it mean? Well, it's kind of like a feeling. It's like an emotion. It's like 6'7". I was like, you don't even know what it means.
Yeah, no, they don't. It's just whatever. I heard a kid. We were at a sushi bar the other day, and the kid was just like, Mom, I want to write something on, they had a little color thing. Oh, okay, what you want to write? I want to write 6'7". I'm like, yeah, they don't. No. They just wanted to write. I thought it was the old school song, before Wayne. The original, right?
Okay.
Oh.
But then I thought it was about the Wayne thing. They were just reaching back.
Got you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he's smart. I would have never connected.
Yeah. Now I started thinking secondly about, okay, maybe they're just going back on the Wayne thing. You can reach back. Kids don't know nothing about Wayne back then. So, but now it's just a whole different thing. I guess it's just whatever
they made it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I try not to say it because I don't want to sound stupid because I'm like, I thought I said it right. No, you didn't. That wasn't the right way to use it.
Yeah. And a lot of this new lingo is just black people. It's just AAVE. It's just our stuff, and they're just taking it. And now white people say it. So now, it's Gen Z. It's Gen Z talk. Like, no, it's not.
They call it flow state.
They're taking a lot of stuff.
It's called steel state.
Because I seen a meme that was like, 6'7" is the equivalent to us walking around saying "suck it," like DX.
Is that what it means?
It's not. It's not though, because that shit was the shit back then. WWF was the shit. We walked around and we saw that one time. We know the source of it.
Yeah.
And it was fucking like everything.
Yeah.
These nuts, everything. The shit made sense. It was funny.
That's what I'm saying. It made sense. You understood what it was. Now it's sort of like you gotta know.
What is 6'7"? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, 6'7". You gonna let him say that? Gosh.
Have y'all seen the game where they point in the opposite directions?
No.
Ain't seen that?
No.
Man, I got some nieces and nephews that it's a game where they stand and they point and you're supposed to like anticipate where they're going. So if I point up, you're supposed to like do the opposite.
Oh, I did see something like that. I just didn't know it was a challenge though.
Well, I don't understand it. They will sit there in a big group. Like back in the day when we was in school, you was either fighting or rapping.
Yeah.
In a big group.
Yeah.
Now they just standing there like, oh.
Right.
and they ain't saying shit. They just pointing and ducking. I'm like, what the
I'm
fuck?
just gonna say it. This new generation of kids is remedial. Like
That's crazy work. Well, we birthed
we
them.
did, but we could say it.
Yo, we can say it. We brought you in. We can talk about you.
I'm just
Yo.
they a little remedial.
But you know, okay, but at what point is it? Did we not guide them in the right direction?
No, we didn't.
You know, we brought the Facebook. We brought all this Napster. You know, now everybody bootlegging. You know, now the streaming took a hold of it. I mean, you know, we definitely cracked the code on a lot of stuff. We just, you know, I don't know what happened, man. It just kind of spilled everywhere. You know what I mean? So now the kids are taking it and running with this junk. Like,
you're right. I blame us. We are to blame. Yeah. To be honest, we are to blame. Though. I think millennials as parents, as a parent, we suck a little bit. Like, I feel like we want to be gentle. And that gentleness doesn't always transcend because we want to break the curse of having a boomer parent, right? Like I had a boomer parent and they rough. Like they rough around the edges. They not cuddly and no, I love you. That's okay. You can talk back to me. That's fine. But we're more like, you know, tell me about your feelings. How do you feel? And that's what we do. So we allowed the expression, or I guess lack thereof, because a lot of kids be on tab.
Yeah.
So
you said the millennials, I think we were the last generation to be raised by that last generation where like we were in between cell phones and rotary phones. Like I could still see, like I remember my grandmother's thing and then the cordless and then 25-foot cords, and like we were bridging that gap of the new age of everything. You know what I'm saying? Well, we got a little bit of the old school where, you know, still came in when the street lights were coming off, you know what I'm saying? That time I could still leave the door open in the country and stuff like that, you know, go outside and play, smell earthy and all that.
Not earthy.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Did we get lazy after that? We're sorry, y'all.
They're in the house because they don't go outside. Kids nowadays, they don't go outside. They can't talk to you. We gave them Common Core, which is like the bane of my existence, and sight words, which I'm like, why would we do that? Like, what was wrong with phonics, right? Like, you sounding stuff out. Like, why did we do the sight words? Because now it's like, if they see a word, they just say shit. The word is...
Or make an acronym.
Right. The word is that. And they'll just say, oh, it says teleprompter. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Why would y'all do that? Like, that don't even make sense.
I don't know. I mean, but you know, I do understand shortening words. Like, I do understand how we do lingo, how we do that, and sometimes we do that. But then sometimes they'll do that when you ain't supposed to do that. Like, on, you know, maybe on a report from school or something. You know, you put DAT instead of THAT. Sometimes I think they get confused when kids, they start writing. It's acronyms and shortenings of some words. I don't get it. Like,
Royce, they're not even shortening words. It's literally sight words. It's a list of words, and they teach them like, oh, this is water, right? So then when they see a word that has a W in it, it could be whatever, right? And it's like, oh, it says water. Like, no, like, why would y'all do that to them?
Yeah,
like,
I think the issue is they stop letting kids read out loud. That's what it is. Because that used to be the shit where when you had to read out loud in class and you couldn't read and you get laughed out in class. That's what changed.
That make you want to go back and read. That is true. Because there's no shame. It is the Wild Wild West, but nobody's regulating the BS. No. Like, hey, you know what you did? That was stupid. You can't tell me, don't judge me. It's subjective. I said, okay, well, I'm just going to let life teach you a lesson there. That's where I'm at now. Like, my heart wants to help people and just give them a little advice or just say what I want. But then a lot of times I'm like, I'm just going to let you burn. Man. That's cool. Because I'm not going to argue with you. And then here it goes again. I just got a different approach now, y'all. Like,
well,
you got to.
Does that kind of bring up what your topic of is delusion a coping mechanism? Because a lot of people are delusional where they really feel like whatever they want it to be makes it reality and they live in that.
Yeah.
And delusional is necessary. Like, I feel like it is necessary to a certain extent to reach certain levels and whatever it is that you want to achieve. I think you do have to believe that you're the best at whatever it is that you do. I think at some point you have to believe these things in order to even function in life. But I think also, just like with anything, there's too much of it. And with too much of it, people are just walking around just like, I'm the shit. Well, what have you done? Nothing, but I'm the shit. It's just like, all right. Like, okay, if you say
Yeah.
so. There's no real backing of it. It's kind of like the dollar now. Like they said, all the gold is gone. So there's no real backing of the dollar. It's the same thing with people. Like,
Mhm.
people are just wanting to be superstars or a star or noticed or important or whatever the case may be, but there's no backing behind it. They haven't put in any work. They don't do the 10,000 hour deal anymore. They don't give a fuck because the internet microwaves everything. So you could just blow up next
Yeah.
week and you're set for life in their
Yep.
eyes. It's not true, but that's how they look at it.
True.
Yeah. No, and I agree. I agree. Delusional. Like I watched the M.A.P.S special, the new one, and it was called Delusional. And I see a transition that he was making. Like, he started off with, the M.A.P.S we all know, but I saw him bleed into, this is kind of a Dave Chappelle feeling where he's getting into a life lesson where he said toward the end, he said, it's okay to be delusional. He said, that's how I got here. Like, I thought I knew I was gonna make it. I just thought I was gonna make it. Wasn't gonna tell me nothing. Oh yeah, I'm about to be on and he said, hey, I was in them retarded classes, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I was slow. I was like, y'all dealing with a slow nigga right now. You know how he be talking. And he said, and I made it because I stayed delusional. He said, but don't get it confused with common sense. Like, just be delusional for your dreams and your goals because that's really a manifestation, right? But in common sense, it's like, okay, there's fire over there. Let's not be delusional and think that you're Iceman, right? Like, just for breaking it down, like, don't go over there because it wouldn't make sense. We are delusional in the social media world sometimes, and I do believe that it's a subconscious coping mechanism just to not be flooded with truth and sadness and death and all this stuff like that. They just want to believe this is not happening. This can't be. Now AI's coming to the picture where now we're really delusional. My mama is sending me pictures, and every other day I got to tell her, I said, Mama,
that ain't
I said,
it.
hey, this is,
Yeah.
she's 70. Her birthday's today.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And her birthday was last week and all that, so I got to tell her every time she sends me something, I said, that's AI. So I'm going to show you how it's AI. Like, there's certain things you can look at, you know what I mean? And our eyes bad too. So it's like, oh man, where are we going now? Where we don't know what's real or what's not. So it's like, I get delusional when I smoke my weed. I smoke weed just so I can be delusional for a minute.
I think
Sometimes I just don't want to deal with
true,
it.
but I think in order for it to be a coping mechanism, you have to know that it's a delusion. And I think we're jumping that part because a lot of people don't know that they're living in a delusion. Like, they just believe the hype. So when you look at all of the people that are constantly online, like, they put everything online, especially a lot of the Gen Z's generation, they grew up online. Everything they know has been documented. That's why everything is cringy, because they have been surveilled their whole life. They don't even realize that they're living in a delusion because they were trained that this is what you do. You show everybody that you are super important. Everybody's important because a spotlight is on everybody. There's always a camera out. So I have to be, and I am the star of the show. And in your own mind, we have that spotlight effect where we think when you walk in a room, everybody's looking at me. Oh my gosh, people can tell that that's just how human nature is. So in order for it to be a coping mechanism, this is what I mean. Like, you gotta know it's a delusion.
So let me ask you this: for you to say that, now I'm gonna throw a wrench at you. For you to say that people may not know that they're in a delusion. Now I'm gonna give you a specific thing, okay? Because I noticed one thing where it said, are we just ignoring the fact, right? Like, cause see, there was, and on some of the notes, it was like saying delusional, or are we just ignoring? So that's telling me that there are some people that know what's going on and choose to be like, yeah, I know you're right, but right now it's cool. Like, Like, you know how I am about people, switching their sides, telling me they are this, but they ain't that in real life. That's just who you want to be, and you want to dress up that way. That's
Mhm.
cool. But you're not really you're not that. You want to be that, and I appreciate you. You're putting on the jersey, but don't disrespect my ladies over here, okay? Because they're the real ones, and they're the reason why you're here. See, now, is that delusional on their part? And for the people who are hearing this, now they have a choice to be like, okay, are they being delusional by saying, oh yeah, you really are a woman, you really are a man, or are they just ignoring the fact, like it said, and just say, I'd rather not deal with it. I'm just gonna be like, okay, yeah, whatever. Do. Where do we where do we start? Where do we start with that?
That's not how
Like, how do we? Because when do we tell people? Because this is where our people get upset with me. It's really, I'm not lashing out or trying to make people mad. I really care because I want kids one day, and I want them to know the difference between a real man and a real woman. Now, I'm not going to tell you what you're going to be when you get older, what you want to turn into, but I want you to know that what you were born as and what you will always be by nature, and there's nothing that you can do about it because your body's going to act that way because you are that way. Dress how you want. We got to be real with our people. We got to be real with people in general. No, you're not like that, but you're dressed like that. No, you cannot run with the girls and beat their triple jump by 8 feet. That's not fair for the women.
And again,
where does the delusion end?
Again, I think I don't agree because I don't. So I'm on the opposite.
Please, no.
I'm on the
Give me
opposite
the
side
delusion.
of that because that's a whole different conversation. So before we get into the trans side of this, so for a delusion, and this is what I mean, like people don't know that in order for it to be a delusion, you have to know. So a literal definition of a delusion is that the delusion is a fixed and false belief that is not based on evidence or logic. So in order for it to be a delusion, you have to know. So there are certain children or people that are trying to become musicians that think that they're really good musicians. They don't, because in order for it to be a delusion, you have to know that you are shitty. And despite knowing you are shitty, you ignore that and then you say, I'm good. That is a delusion. But if your whole life, your parents told you, you are the best singer that I've ever seen in my entire life. You are the best singer I've ever seen in my entire life. Where you grow up to think, oh, I'm the best singer that has ever lived in the entirety of life because my family has told me that from the beginning. Is it a delusion?
I would say the parents are delusional.
Are they delusional or are they being supportive of their kid? So
okay, let's take that back. Okay, the child would be delusional at that point, and then the parent would be wrong for telling them something that they ain't.
But the child doesn't realize it's a delusion. The child doesn't realize that it's not.
Oh no, it's not the child's fault. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, the child don't know no better, so the child think that he the high-ish. He or she the high-ish. But the parents just trying to be like, I don't want my baby to be sad. I want to believe that he is good at what that is. But he gonna hurt even more when he realized that he ain't good and you should have told him. Like my homeboy told me one day, he said, man, why do you tell me my end notes sound bad, man? I'll go back and listen to my stuff. I said, man, I'm sorry, man. I was being passive and you seemed to be impatient. You didn't want to work with that. So we just, I sounded terrible, man. Y'all could have told me I couldn't sing. I'm like, I should have told you. I'm sorry. He told us this 2 weeks ago. Like,
don't throw him out there.
Damn.
No, it's all good. Like, it's all love. That's how we do each other. You know what I mean?
I feel like, because I have this conversation a lot. I don't have kids, but I've because parents are so sensitive about their kids, specifically when it comes to sports. I always, and I think I asked you this, Leise, like, when do you tell your kids that they suck? And I think this falls into the same vein. Like, how long do you perpetuate the lie that, hey, you can keep showing up to basketball practice and then what? Like, you're not good. Like, just tell them they're not good so they can focus their energy on something else that they are good at. So they can be good at gardening, be good at some other shit and make that shit your shit if that's what it is. And I think that's where the delusion comes into play. Like, and I think that's where I think the delusion falls on the kid and then the parent is ignoring the delusion.
So when is it not positive reinforcement anymore? So like when does it go from I want to support my kid to you just suck? Because it's possible that they could suck in the beginning and then end up somewhere great because Steph Curry is amazing, but he went to a small school, right? If his father would have said, hey, you're not going to make it over there. Like, why would you even continue to try? Like, it's possible that he not had the positive reinforcement, even though he grew up very wealthy. Let's cut it out.
Wealthy, and and it's a genetic thing, and then you got connections, so he's always in those
Right.
camps, so even if he was mediocre going into those
Okay,
camps, he
I
got
got
to
one for
lead
you.
on a
Bronny.
regular. Yeah, Bronny, that's a rare talent. Like, that's one of them. Man, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, because he didn't have nobody.
Yeah.
I mean, his mama was like, you want to talk about his sons, it's a whole different light there.
No, his son, Bronny.
Yeah.
So when you're looking at
so I'm thinking about LeBron. Yeah,
I went there too.
Okay.
So
LeBron James came out and he said, my son, when he was on the Lakers, could beat, I think he said, I'm paraphrasing, like beat anybody on the Lakers. And this is before this, he was drafted.
Beat with a T at the end or B?
Say that again.
You say he could be anybody or beat anybody?
Anybody on the team. Like, he could go get him from college. At the time he was at USC. And he could beat anybody on the team. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people felt some kind of way that he said that. And I think from that moment on, there was a target put on Bronny's back. Now, Bronny did have some health issues. He had a heart attack, I believe, or cardiac arrest. I believe it's not a heart attack. He had cardiac arrest. When it's a cardiac arrest, which slowed him down a bit. However, could you or would you say, because now he's doing fairly well.
Yeah.
Would you say that LeBron James was being delusional in telling his son something like that? Or was he just being positive? He was giving him positive reinforcement, because because he went to the G League, because when he first started off, he wasn't really doing very well. So this is a great example of that. What is it?
LeBron was being supportive, in my opinion. Because if he was to go into his brain of his greatness, and it took me a while to call him a serious GOAT. Michael is still my guy. He's always number one to me. But I respect LeBron James, and I think deep down in his brain, like, he knows his son ain't got it like he got it. I actually like the other son better, you know what I mean? But he knows he ain't got that thing. Thing. You see, there's a certain thing LeBron has that that his kids will never have, because they grew up with the father. Right. So now you got, like, okay, I ain't got nobody to show my skills off to. Now I'm got to do this. Like, it was all him. He had to develop the man within him and say, "Mama, I got this. We going right." Brian ain't got that in him naturally, and that's okay. But he's blessed enough to have a rich dad to create a yellow brick road for him. Now, son, if you want to go play ball, you can. I don't want you to feel pressured now, because I got a whole platform and business thing for you to do whatever you want to do. I think he's being supportive. Might have made the team upset. Cool. It might make them better to be like, I'm going to bump him off the line. Because we know that was, what's the word? Nepotism.
Yeah.
His skills were not that hot coming out as a freshman, even with that heart condition. And you just go straight to the G League like that. We knew that was a business move for money. It's Hollywood.
But had he not pushed him and encouraged him, he might not be on the Lakers, because he might have said, "Hey, I'm not going to get drafted." Because it's a possibility. I don't know. I'm a big LeBron fan. Like, I love him. Like, I love LeBron.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I love him. Every time I say it.
I hear you.
But had he not told Bronny that, Bronny might have gave up. Like, look, Michael Jordan's kids didn't.
They do coke.
Stop.
Yeah, I bet you. Yeah, you're right. Look, I bet you Michael was like, "No, but hey, look, your ass don't belong in this coat. Like, you know how he'd be like, now you only got two choices on here. You ain't about to embarrass my motherfucking name here now. Now we can bet this. I got $1 million on this game.
One of them, I think, allegedly.
If you lose,
hey.
You don't belong out. I believe Michael told his kids.
I'm pretty. Michael's a dick in that sense. I know he's a dick in that sense. Like, y'all ain't gonna be shit.
Well, he dated Larissa Pippen, and that was the teammate of his dad. Like, that is a level of. I don't.
Hey. You know, hey, somebody came from my daddy. I'm going hard. I'm going hard on
Speaking of
everybody. 'cause I
delusional, that worked out.
Michael was delusional because he had made up enemies
Yes.
sometimes.
Yes.
Like, what did he say?
Yeah.
Oh, he 23 ain't 45. Okay.
And ain't nobody said that.
I'm aware 23.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna score 45.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss a free throw on purpose
So you mean to tell
while I'm swinging a bat in the locker room. But we're playing basketball.
So you mean to tell me Marcus Jordan took his father's tactic to get Larissa Pippen? Because that had to be because he was a kid when he met her.
Yeah.
The levels of delusion you have to have to
yeah.
say, I'm a step to my uncle Scotty. Uncle Scotty's.
That's where he took it.
Hey, man, it runs in the family, man. Petty's in the family, dog. Petty Jordan, man. Petty Jordan. Michael P. Jordan.
Imagine that's your superpower.
Yeah, Michael P. Jordan. That's the new name.
That's his superpower.
Shoot.
Like, your dad is Michael Jordan, and he's the greatest of all time. You can do whatever you want to do in life.
That's a sad.
Mhm.
It's good, but it's sad
But I'm gonna
because
go
he will
fuck
never
Scottie
walk out
Pippen.
his shadow.
That's what I'm gonna do. You know what? I'm gonna take a rain check on all this shit. Hey, Scottie Pippen wife.
No.
Just
excuse me.
That's wild. That's wild. And you think about all the championships, you know, they
That's
win
what I'm
and
saying.
And then your son come and swoop your son, your teammate's son swoop your. Yeah. See, if you ain't gonna be nothing in life, you ain't gonna be in the court. You're gonna steal somebody.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta do something.
Back court, full court. We're gonna trap. I'm gonna come from the left, you come from the right. Don't break.
No.
You know, for real, I can feel him.
No, that is
Like on Menace to Society, he had that spotlight on him. No, you don't fuck that right. Yeah.
crazy work. That is crazy work. And I couldn't imagine what Thanksgivings were like. Like, I couldn't imagine him bringing her home to Michael Jordan. It's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah. No, he probably had a smile on his face when he brought him to.
He
to
is
Jordan.
petty. Yeah, he is petty.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Nah,
right.
nigga.
You right. They got
Real talk. And then when he asked her to engage, when he asked her to marry her, he gonna put the championship ring on her. He gonna do it like that. Yup. That's it.
I think they broke up.
on the ring.
I think they broke up. Yeah,
they
and then
did?
that's when they allegedly he was on a boat doing the cocaine. Like, allegedly.
I've never done cocaine, but I'm just saying I don't think you should do it with fruit.
What?
Yeah, he had a fruit platter.
How do you?
I saw the pictures. That's interesting.
You just need a little flavor. Probably some flavor. I thought it. You know what I'm saying?
Flavored cocaine.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You know they got Fruity Pebbles weed and all that stuff like that. They probably, you know what I'm saying? Apple crack. You feel me? They got apple crack, cinnamon toast crack. Yo, ain't no telling, man. I don't know.
Not apple crack.
You do some weird
Oh,
stuff.
Lord.
But didn't your boy say cocaine a hell of a drug? So he probably, you know, that make you do some things.
Strawberry
Wolf
kiwi.
of Wall Street, right through the crack. Yeah.
That is crazy. That is crazy. But it brings us on our last topic, which was, are men as faithful as their option? And I guess so, because his option was Larissa Pippen. You know, and so the reason why I brought this up is because a long time ago, Chris Rock had a comedy special where he said men are only as faithful as their options, meaning that if there's no women checking for your man, he's probably going to be faithful. But if there are women that are checking for him, he might tip the fence. Is that true?
Okay. I'm gonna let Mr. Rex go.
I think that is. I think that's a specific thing. I think it depends on the man. Like, in my experience, like I've seen dudes not even. I've seen dudes be with a woman or be married and not even have any other women checking for them.
Yeah.
We go out, they are in every woman's face. Just thirsty as fuck. So I think it depends on the man. Like, granted, we can't do shit unless we get some motion. So that logically that makes sense. But sometimes you can just go out there and just go looking for shit. You end up finding it. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. I'm a firm believer in that. You can go out there and go and find whatever you want out here in this world. You don't have to especially with a phone now, you ain't got to go nowhere, really. Just send a couple DMs and boom. So it's just like,
that's crazy.
Nowadays, I don't know. I think it's that person. I think it's man specific. Like, to that man, what that man is going through, what he's dealing with, what he wants. I'm not justifying it, but I'm just saying it's a lot. It's a list. I don't like how women oversimplify cheating or whatever they deem it as. They always look at what the man is doing and never what pushed that person to do whatever it is that he did. And I'm not saying it's that every time. I'm not saying it's that every time. I'm not saying that. It's every time.
No, it's coming. That's always coming. That's inevitable. They're always going to say that.
But I'm saying there's certain shit, and even on the woman's side, it be like that. It be dudes that are just straight trash in relationships, but they're champion. Like, the woman is champion. Go ahead, girl. Go get you another one. You need some side dick and da 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 da. Like, it's dope when they do it. But when a man do it, it's like, there's no dick in the dirt, no good ass nigga, da 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 da. He a piece of shit. Hope your mama die, and there's all this other shit going on. Like, fuck. So I don't know. I think it all depends. It's person specific. It all depends.
So is it the BS that a rich man is more likely to be unfaithful?
No, that's complete BS.
I think that's completely the opposite. All right, I'm gonna give it even, but I'm gonna say that's completely the opposite because them broke niggas be laying life.
It's a complete no. No.
When I was homeless, I needed some much space, so I was laying it.
And I'm gonna be 100 with you. I used to work overseas as a contractor, making six figures. This is not a flex. When I was making that much money, I did not give a fuck about women like that. I wasn't looking for women. Like, I needed to fuck or anything. It just, whenever I felt like it, I would go and do that. It wasn't like a stress. When I was broke, my phone, hotline bling all day. Hey, girl, what you doing? How you doing today? Mm-hmm. Good morning, queen. Because I got time. I ain't got shit to do but that. When I'm busy and trying to make money and shit, I ain't got time for that shit. Like, what the fuck?
No, that's a fact. I'll say yes and no to your question because, this whole thing with Anton and all that, Anton Daniels online and stuff, like, he was one of those guys I was talking about that he seen all that ish he was talking. I said, in my mind, I'm like, I said, you one of those dudes. You didn't get no play. You didn't get no play, and I applaud anybody who's stayed married for that long in 20 years and all that. It's just when you start talking about, I've only been with one person and I only got one child from one mama and that's really great. But when you start boasting it like that, like everybody else ain't nothing, it's like, now you're going to make me think that nobody's really checking for you. Because now I'm looking at you and now I'm looking at your wife and I'm like, it makes sense why that y'all stuck together because the options were low. If we're looking at it on a marketing scheme, on a level, like, okay, on the market, if we're talking about looks, personality, whatever. You were all that was left, buddy. And y'all stuck it and ran together. Now you got money and you got some of these light-skinned little bunnies hanging around with you. Now you're saying, I got a bad chick with me everywhere I go. But you married, bro. Like, now you switching it up because you got money. Yeah. No, I don't. Yeah, I don't like those kind of types right there. So his options were greater, so now he's bragging.
But that's kind of my point. So the more money you get, like when you are wealthy, right?
The more options you
have more options.
Statistically.
And the wealthier you get, the more time you get. So
now, even though you do have more options, those options still have to be vetted. That doesn't mean that those options are all good for you either, but you do have more options when you have more paper and more resources. But this is going to be harder for you to vet those things. So, like, I think the best way to really, I'll be with somebody that's with you on the come up. That's how I see,
agree,
man.
But we've seen this play out, especially when we talk about people that have, like, we talk about millions or above, where we've seen this play out. Like, look at Zion in the situations, Zion Williamson, the basketball player in the situations he has gotten himself in.
Stupid Negro. But I think that speaks to what I'm saying. Well, what Royce was saying about the type of man you are. And Zion didn't grow up like a dude that got pussy. He grew up like a dude that just got some money and I don't know what to do with this money. And all these women are coming to me. I'm going to just go ahead and...
Like you about the browsers, all them ladies that were on his browsers.
Yeah.
On his web browsers.
He hitting them up, DMs. Hey, let me see what they do. I got 2 million, 50 million, 30 million. And listen, I guarantee I ain't never had it before. But I guarantee you, if I ever open up my bank account and see all them zeros, and there will be signs. There will be signs. But
I hear you,
you're still the
you
same.
You getting a BBL?
No, not no BBL. Come on now. That's wow. Bonkers.
You said there will be signs. That's the sign.
Fucking BBL.
Be dollar signs. Be dollar signs.
Y'all did the thing. I see what it is now. Like I see. Y'all know the y'all did the thing. I was just sitting here like, I get it.
The thing, yes. She's one of my greatest, best people I've met. Like,
she's
online.
dope.
Yeah, we met online. We've never seen each other in person in real life.
Yeah, she done met my friends and all that. Done got some business a little bit.
That's tight.
Tried to therapize and talk to him. It's gonna be all right. Just keep moving.
So that has been.
Y'all did the thing. I see what it is now. Like I see. Y'all know the y'all did the thing. I was just sitting here like, I get it.
The thing, yes. She's one of my greatest, best people I've met. Like,
she's
online.
dope.
Yeah, we met online. We've never seen each other in person in real life.
Yeah, she done met my friends and all that. Done got some business a little bit.
That's tight.
Tried to therapize and talk to him. It's gonna be all right. Just keep moving.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Yeah. Never in real life. See, that tells you how great I am. You said I can't get in them. See, I'm just saying. I can get in them. I can get people.
You can.
If I get that check mark. I'm just saying. But Royce, how can people support you, follow you online, and find you?
No, for sure, man. Well, I have been on a hiatus for a while because, politics really gave me a serious mental breakdown, and that's a whole story and stuff, y'all. But, I just wanted to get my mind right, just get some paper straight. I kind of went into sole proprietorship, you know what I'm saying? So I had turned Royce's Rant into an LLC so I can kind of leverage some things and broaden my horizons and just give more people than just like my podcast and my voice, because I do music. I do acting. I have a minor in that, stage performance, and I produce and direct and stuff. So I'm going to start showing that will be the new Royce's Rant, the rant of just art. And my commentary that I do, that's my home that I go back to, you know what I'm saying? But you can find me on all socials as Royce's Rant, RoycesRant. And if you need any voiceovers, holla at me. I'm highly trained in sounding professional, sounding hood, and even erotic novels that I'm working on right now. Somebody hired me for, like, I can be your guy.
See, look at that. Like all of the things. And if you enjoyed this episode of Leise, Winny, and the Royces, which sounds like an old school, like 1960s.
That dude. Shoot up. Shoot up. Yeah. Leise, Winny, and the Royces. Come on. You got it.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
See, now we got a whole group. Now we got to come out with an album.
Yes.
That is told.
We coming out with an album. We gonna put it in AI. It's gonna come out with something for us. So this has been another episode of the Sidebar Podcast. We will be back again next week. I feel like this episode we might have actually got canceled. Like I feel like this is the one.
What does it take to be canceled? What does it take to be canceled?
Outrage.
Mm-hmm.
What we just did?
Outrage.
You should have gave me a prerequisite before.
I never do. Like
hey,
would you?
Maybe you. I'm glad. That's why I like
See?
you. But I know when to shut up too. You have a certain look.
I never do. I let you talk.
Oh yeah, and you let me shut up.
I do. There have been times. I know.
Oh man. And I love it. That's what I love about y'all as her. Like, I don't take it personal at all. It's all passion.
Yeah.
Like, I respect it. I respect her. I just respect her, y'all. Like, real talk. Like, yeah, she can be mean, but it's a good mean.
I told you.
Yeah, it's an attractive mean. Like, this little mean motherfucker. Hold on, man. Let me show you something real quick. Yeah.
I told you I can be mean, but like I say,
it's an attractive mean. Yeah, you have an attractive mean.
Okay, I don't know if that's a thing, and I feel like it's offensive. I don't know.
No. What I mean by attractive mean is like, okay, you know how Charleston White can be mean and, you know, say the outlet, but it's attractive because now you want
more mean.
What else he
I
say?
got you.
What else
I
he
got
say? Let me see what he's okay. You just kind of came across it a little way, you know.
I got you.
The way kids should not eat popsicles. Let me see, we're mad at that, but then you explain it. This is why.
See? All right, I can deal with that. But I feel like when last episode, me and Royce were talking about he's judgy, and I feel like y'all both judgy, but that's okay. It's a Royce trait. It's a trait of the Royces. They just...
Hey, man. Call me Judge Junior, brother, because, you know, what's the world without a judge, man? Somebody got to regulate the streets,
That's
man.
True.
We free.
And I could be wrong. But
I'm open to being wrong.
Right.
I welcome it. I be wrong a lot of the times. I be with it.
That's all.
We both do. And we can do accountability over here. We have accountability meetings. We do.
Oh, you have meetings?
Hell no. But you know, we try to do what we can do when we do it. We might have accountability texts.
Yeah.
There should be an accountability show. But I don't people afraid of that. Tell somebody what you sorry for. What
pop the balloon, like a pop the balloon show, but for accountability.
That's it. And it'll be a show just for women.
No, men are terrified of accountability. Terrified. And half of y'all can't spell it either. So this has been another episode of the Sidebar Podcast. I don't want anybody telling me about accountability that cannot spell it. And my name is Leise Winny. I'm your host, and I'm here with Mr. Royce.
Is it with the IE or the Y?
Mr. Royce. Yeah.
Oh, Royce.
And Leise Winny.
Royce squared.
With Mr. Royce.
Medium size.
Yeah, Royce squared. There you go. I don't know. Maybe that was weird. I don't know. Maybe not that.
I could be two.
It's already two of you. You can't be two. It's two of y'all.
Double R.
But the Rough Riders, I think didn't they patent that?
I guess, you know, hey, you know what? I like Leise Winny and the Royce.
There you go.
That does bring it back.
I do like that.
Doo-wop. Thank you so much for listening and tuning in. We will be back again for another week of the Sidebar Podcast.